Hello everyone, Vito's 32 back here. It's time for another review. This is a special review. It is a review of a prototype deck that is on Kickstarter right now, the Prism Night playing cards. As you can see, this deck is it's made by MPC. It's just a prototype. There's only a couple that were made. The top says Prism in multiple colors, a rainbow of colors, and then it says Night in black. As you can see, the whole box has that nice gloss embossing on it, which is really cool. Just like the decks that MPC did not too long ago on Kickstarter. And a very nice colorful spade pip, which is also embossed. Looks pretty cool. This project is by Ben Jones. It's currently on Kickstarter. It was relaunched because the first time around it didn't quite make it. There is also a stretch goal for a second deck, which is the Day deck, which is the Prism Day, I should say, which is going to be a white version. Which also looks very nicely. Very nice, I should say. Currently, it is at about $12,000 out of a $15,000 goal with 29 days to go, so it will fund. Whether or not it hits the $30,000 stretch goal for the second deck, I don't know. But the second deck will be more limited, only 1,000 produced with I should say, numbered seals. Anyways, let's get on with this. So the front of the box says that Prism Night. You can see the embossing, which is a gloss embossing. More of that on the sides. The top says Prism with all 4 pips. Again, that same nice embossing. The bottom, it says Ed Fudd Designs. I don't know where ED comes in, or Ed comes in, because that's not the creator's name. But this is the old branding. They're no longer known as Fudd Designs. They're now known as Elephant Playing Cards. So that makes the deck even more interesting and rare. The back, you see the back design of that embossing. Check that out. That's a pretty cool effect. It's spinning. It just looks really nice. No seal on this one, but the real decks that are coming from Kickstarter will be made by Legends playing cards, not Night playing cards, and they will have seals. Just quickly, the flap has that Ed again, wherever Ed is. Inside, you do get a double backer, which I mentioned to the creator. Might not be the most practical thing for a deck like this. Probably not, the best deck for pulling out and performing magic with, but then again, if it handles good, I don't see no reason why not. The back design is not embossed, but it has all 4 pips in multiple colors, a rainbow of colors. The nice rays, or whatever you want to call them, as lines. They look pretty nice. I like it. Black, of course, for this one. Then you get to the jokers. You get this nice prism effect on there. It says Joker in blue. And you can see this one has a border to it. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. The other one is, it's basically the same thing, but it's a different color. Or maybe it goes like this. I'm not sure. But it's more or less the same, just different colors, and it says Joker in orange. And no borders, you can see. This one, as I mentioned, it has a border. And this one does not. That was actually done as a test. He wasn't sure if he wanted to do the border or not. He's decided to not have a border, so it's not going to look like that. It's going to look like this. And same for the number cards, or the cards. If you'll see, what is it? The clubs and the diamonds have the border on them. Again, it was just for comparing. And while these spades and the hearts do not, and that's just the way it's going to be. Spades, it's going to be no borders. Also, should point out that the indexes on the spades and clubs, the blue, apparently turned out darker than he had expected. They will be lighter. He has fixed that. There was also some inconsistencies that he mentioned in the shading on the court cards, but that has also been fixed. That's that. So here's the Ace of Spades. Very nice. You can see that embossing. That is all embossed. It's a very interesting texture to see on the face of a card, or on any card for that matter, on the face or the backs, because It's different. It's unique. There's not too many decks out there like that. In fact, outside of the NPC decks that they did on Kickstarter themselves, no other deck has been produced like this. And this is going to be the first one for Legends that I am aware of. All the aces are nicely customized with those beautiful lines, beautiful colors. Hearts and diamonds, as you can see, have a orangey pip. And you can see again the borders on the diamonds and the clubs, but not on the hearts and the spades. I think without the borders is fine. Like that. Chord cards, very nice, simple, but yet completely custom. And all sorts of custom colorizations. And again, that is all embossed, what you see there. It's very cool. I don't know how it's possible, how they do that, but I like it. And then the number cards, as you can see, colorful rainbow colored pips. And they're all like that. It's just the index that is blue and or orange. So that is that. I like them. They're pretty cool. They're definitely unique. If you don't have any of the Make Playing Cards decks that have the gloss embossing, then definitely check these out, because they are, you have to see them and feel them to believe them. I mean, I'm sure my video does this deck, just like the NPC decks I reviewed before, very little justice. For cards, in this case, they do have a embossed stock, and of course they have that glossing on them. Made by Make Playing Cards, it's the prototype, so it doesn't handle as good as the Legends decks will, but it is just a prototype, and it's not bad. I mean, look at that. That's pretty good for fanning wise. I mean, considering what you have on the faces, that is not bad at all. But anyways, it's on Kickstarter right now. Go check it out. It's almost funded. It's gonna fund any day now. So go check it out. And you can see every card is different, by the way, in the embossing, if you can see that. But anyways, it's pretty cool. Link will be in the description for the Kickstarter page. I suggest checking it out because it's a very unique, one-of-a-kind deck. See you next time, and special thanks to Ben for sending me the deck to review. I appreciate it. We'll see you. Go check out the project. See ya. I'm not going to review it because it's just a prototype, and handling isn't the best or anything like that. I mean, artwork-wise, I like it. It's a very good effort. Very nice deck. Very unique. Definitely check it out. I mean, I would give it a good rating if I was rating it, but I figured I'm not going to rate it because it is a prototype. So that is that. We'll see.